Hey guys, let's just solve these quadratic equations using graphical method. So first of all, let's just move towards the very first question that we have, which is y is equivalent to ax squared minus 4x minus 5. So first of all, we will see if it's open upward or down, okay? Like we have to figure it out in which direction the graph opens up. Because it's a quadratic equation, so its graph is going to be a parabola. So we have to decide if the parabola is opening upward or downward. So for that, I will be comparing it with general form of quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. As per that, as you can see, a is 1, right? And 1 is greater than 0, which means it is positive, right? So whenever a is positive, it opens upward, okay? The parabola opens upward. So this is the first thing that we find out already. Now we will be moving towards the axis of symmetry. That is always equivalent to x, right? So x is equivalent to minus b over 2a. So what is value of minus b if you compare in this equation? So b is equivalent to negative 4, right? So we will put minus 4 over 2 and a is equivalent to 1. So by this way I get positive 4 over 2. So x is equivalent to 2. That is axis of symmetry that we have got. So this is the second thing that we did. Now we will be moving towards the third thing, and that's called, we will be finding out the vertex now. Always remember, we will be following the same exact process every time, okay? So in order to find out the vertex, we know that the equation is equivalent to y equals to, let me write down the full equation, y is equivalent to x squared minus 4x minus 5. So as we can see, x is equivalent to 2. So we will put this value into the equation. So it will get y equals to 2 square minus 4 times 2 minus 5. So that is equivalent to 4 minus 4 times 2 is 8 and minus 5. So 4 minus 8 is equivalent to negative 4. Negative 4 minus 5 is equivalent to negative 9. So the vertex, which is always equivalent to x and y, that will be equivalent to 2 and negative 9. So this is the vertex that I've got. Now after that, the third thing that we need to know, we need to find out, that's called x-intercept and y-intercept, okay? So first of all, I will try to find out the x-intercept. 5, this is the equation that we have. So let's just find out the x-intercept. So guys, whenever we are trying to find out the x-intercept, y is always 0 for it, right? So we will put 0 over here equals to x squared minus 4x minus 5. So we will factorize this part, and we can factorize it like, I've already uploaded a video about factorization, so I will provide the link as well. If you want to just learn how to factorize, you can just go there and watch it, okay? So we can do it like multiplying negative 5 with positive x, okay? Minus 5. So I will take x common, the 0 will remain over here. I will take x common, x minus 5. From the second one, I will take only 1 common, x minus 5. So I got our factorization as 0 is equivalent to x plus 1, right? And x minus 5 is equivalent to 0. By this way, I will get x equals to negative 1. And by this way, I will get x equals to positive 5. So these are the two different values of x that I've got. Alright. So these are the x-intercepts. Alright. So now I will be finding out the y-intercepts real quick. I will just do it at this place. So y-intercept, for that x will be equivalent to 0, right? So what is the equation that we have? Let me just write down the equation one more time, which is y equals to x square minus 4x minus 5. So now let's just put x equals to 0 in it. Y equals to 0 square minus 4 into 0 minus 5. So I got y equals to negative 5. So the y-intercepts that I've got, 0 and negative 5. This is the y-intercept that I've got. And from this part, I can write down the x-intercepts, which are negative 1 and 0 and 5 and 0. So these are the x-intercepts that I've got. I have vertex now, I have x-intercepts, and I have axis of symmetry. So the first thing that I will do, I will just draw axis of symmetry over here, okay, which is x equals to 2. So let me just draw the axis of symmetry. So this is how axis of symmetry will look like. All right, which is that x equals to 2. Now I need to figure out where the vertex was. The vertex, as you can see, it was at x equals to 2 and y equals to negative 9. So x equals to 2 and y equals to negative 9 is this point. I need to extend this vertex a little more so it just matches it, okay? So this is where the vertex is. Now I need to figure out where was the y-intercept. As you can see, y-intercept is at x equals to 0 and y equals to negative 5. So which means that it is crossing our graph at this point. Now the next point I need to know the x-intercepts. So the first x-intercept is x equals to negative 1 and 0, which is at this place, and x equals to 5 and 0, which is at this point. So let me just quickly attach it over, just put some points over here. So one point will be over there and one point will be over there. So this is how my graph is going to look like, but one point is missing, right? We don't have any point that should be, just the way it is written over here, it should be somewhere over there. So I'll just compare it. It is 2 points, two blocks away. So I will put another point straight at this place, okay? By this way, I will have a parabola like this way. And this is axis of symmetry, and this is our vertex, all right? And these are the other points. So this is how the graph should look like, all right? As you can see, it is passing through those 2 points. So those 2 points will be representing the solution of the quadratic equation. So now let's just move towards the second question that we have. So for this one, we will be doing the same exact process. The first thing we will do, we will just compare it with ax squared plus bx plus c, just to check if the parabola is opening upward or downward, all right? As we can see, a is equivalent to negative 1, which means a is negative. As it is negative, it means the parabola will be opening downward, okay? So we know that the parabola is going to open downward. Now what is the second thing that we will do? We will find out the axis of symmetry. So let's just find out the axis of symmetry real quick. Axis of symmetry, which is always equivalent to x, and that's minus b divided by 2a. So let's just put my values in it. What's the value of minus b? That's like negative, I would put like negative 6 over here, divided by 2 into a is negative 1. So I will get for this one negative 6 divided by negative 2, which is equivalent to 3. So x is equivalent to 3. That's the axis of symmetry that I've got. So after that, the second thing that I need to know, that is the parabola. The second thing that I need to find out is the vertex, okay? So for the vertex, what I will do the same exact process, the one that I did in previous question. Y is equivalent to minus x squared plus 6x minus 3. All right. So now, in order to find out the vertex, I will do the same exact process, the one that I did before as well. So in order to find out the vertex, I will just put x equals to 3 in all x values, okay? So now in order to find out the vertex, I will put 3 wherever there is x. So 3 square plus 6 times 3 minus 3, that's equivalent to minus 9 plus 18 minus 3. So now if I further solve it, minus 9 plus 18, that's 9. 9 minus 3, that's equivalent to 6. So this is y is equivalent to, and by this way I will get vertex. So v equals to x is 3 and y is 6. This is the vertex that I've got. I have the axis of symmetry already now, and I have got the vertex as well. Now I will move towards the y-intercept, okay? So whenever I need to find out the y-intercept, I will put x equals to 0 for it. All right. So for this, let me just write down the equation real quick, the equation that I had. All right. So now what I will do, I will put 0 wherever there is x. 0 square 6 into 0 minus 3. So I got y equals to negative 3. So the y-intercept is x is 0 and y is negative 3. This is where the y-intercept is. Now the second thing that I need to do is to find out the x-intercept, okay? So I'm going to use different color for it so we can differentiate easily. So for the x-intercept, what I will do, I'll put y equals to 0 for it, right? We will try if we can factorize it. If in case it's not factorizable, then we have other points to solve our question with, okay? Plus 6x minus 3, so which is equivalent to 0. So if we need to factorize this expression, we know that it's not like easy to factorize it. Instead of that, we can use quadratic formula, which will make it very lengthy. But just to solve this using a shortcut method, I will just prefer going towards the graph, and I will show you how to do it, okay? Instead of like putting y equals to 0 to find out the x-intercept, we will use other points that are closer to our graph, okay? So let's just move towards it. So first of all, let's just figure out where was the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is x equals to 3, right? Let's just put axis of symmetry over here. Okay, so this is where axis of symmetry should be, all right? So now what I'm going to be doing, let me just extend it a little. So this is where my axis of symmetry should be, all right? Now, what I need to do is I need to put the points, like the first point, which is vertex, which is 3 and 6, right? X is 3 and y is 6. So this is going to be this point. Let me just point it over here. This is going to be the vertex for it. After vertex, what was the second point that I had? I had the y-intercept. Y-intercept is 0 and negative 3, right? X is 0 and y is negative 3. So this is the point that I got for it. Alright, now I don't have other points, but let me just put the second point that is, corresponding point for this y-intercept. So as you can see, it is 3 blocks away, so this point should be right at this place, right? So I will put at this point the another point of mine. Now I have this one, I have this two, so I can put different values, but I will prefer putting a smaller value into my equation to find out the next point for my graph. So I have the equation y equals to, let me put the equation over here. So I'm going to put x equals to 1 in it, okay? When x equals to 1. So what will happen when I do this? Y is equivalent to minus 1 square plus 6 into 1 minus 3. So it's equivalent to minus 1 plus 6 minus 3. That is equivalent to 5 minus 3. And y would be equivalent to 2. So it means the point that I've got when x is 1, y is 2, right? So when x is 1, y is 2, it means that the next point should be at this place. So when x is 1 and y is 2, it means the next point should be at this place. When x is 1 and y is 2, it's going to be like at this point, right? So now the next point should be exactly at that place, right? By this way, I will just like combine the graph, and this is the parabola that I got for it. So this is how we solve our quadratic equation using graphical method. Hope you understood the whole lecture. If in case you like the video, I would be requesting you to please subscribe my YouTube channel as well, so you don't miss the coming videos. I will see you in our next video. Bye for now.